In a saucepan, combine the water and sugar and warm to 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, mix sugar thoroughly with the pectin. Gradually add pectin sugar mixture and bring to boil, stirring all the time. Add glucose syrup and continue to cook over a medium heat for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. When ready, cover tightly with a cling film. Let it cool. Then refrigerate for at least 4 hours or freeze. Split vanilla bean in half and take the seeds out. Save the empty pod for apple caramel layer. In a stand mixer bowl with a whisk attachment, combine soft butter, vanilla seeds, and icing sugar. Beat for 3 to 5 minutes until pale and creamy. Add finely grated lemon zest. Add almonds and continue beating for another couple of minutes. Gradually add eggs and egg yolks while mixing on a medium speed. Change the whisk for a paddle attachment. Add the flour and the salt. Mix just until the dough comes together. Cover the dough tightly in a cling film and refrigerate for at least 4 hours or freeze and then defrost before using. Core and peel the apples, then cut in small but not too thin pieces. In a saucepan, on a medium heat, carefully melt the sugar with the vanilla pod. Shake the pot from time to time so the caramel won't burn in the middle. When mostly melted, stir gently to make sure there are no more crystals. Remove the vanilla, switch to low heat and stir the butter in, just until incorporated. Remove from heat and immediately pour thin layer into selected silicone molds. Layer the apples generously in the mold, creating a little mound, as they will shrink during baking. Bake for 25 minutes in the oven preheated to 170 degrees Celsius or 338 degrees Fahrenheit. Then press firmly with a spoon. Bake for another 15 to 20 minutes. Press again. Let cool. Then freeze for at least 4 hours. Continue with tart shell dough. Place the dough between two plastic sheets and roll it out into 2 mm or 0.09 inch thickness. If the dough is too soft, refrigerate 10 to 20 minutes before cutting. Cut out circles for the bottom of tart shells and long strips for the sides. Place the strips into the rings one by one and press onto the sides. Then place the dough circles into the rings and press to connect to the sides. If at any point the dough gets too warm to work with, pop it into the freezer for 5 minutes. Refrigerate for at least 1 hour. Trim the top with a sharp knife and put back in the fridge. In a saucepan, heat the milk to 80 degrees Celsius or 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, mix the sugar with cornstarch. Add 2 egg yolks and mix until paste consistency. Immediately gradually pour hot milk over, whisking it well. Return to the saucepan and cook while stirring all the time until it starts to thicken. Remove from heat and whisk actively for 1 to 2 minutes. Bring back to medium-low heat and cook while stirring for another minute. Check with a thermometer to ensure the cream does not exceed 85 degrees Celsius or 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour on a tray, cover with cling film, and let cool. Then refrigerate for 30 minutes. Bake tart shells for about 10 to 12 minutes in the preheated oven in perforated tart rings placed on a silicone air mat for better heat circulation. Use perforated baking pans or place the mat directly on the oven rack. Otherwise, make holes in shell bottoms with a fork. When done, take the pan with tarts out and lower the oven temperature. Don't remove the tarts from the rings. You will continue baking after making the cream. Whisk together soft butter, icing sugar, and cold pastry cream. Next, whisk in ground almonds and rum. Add pre-beaten eggs and mix until smooth. Immediately fill the tarts with frangipane cream and bake at 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit for another 10 to 12 minutes. In a stand mixer bowl with a paddle attachment, mix sifted flour, sugar, and almond flour. Add really cold butter cut into small cubes. Then, on a medium speed, mix until the dough comes together. Divide the dough into small chunks and place on a perforated silicone mat. Freeze or refrigerate for 30 minutes. Then bake 15 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Microwave the neutral glaze just until glazing consistency. Place frozen Tatin pieces on a glazing racks and pour it over. Place each glazed piece on top of the tarts. Decorate with small Streusel cookie chunks. In a stand mixer bowl, beat together cream cheese with icing sugar, beat for 3 minutes. Occasionally scrape down the sides of the bowl. Add cold, heavy cream and continue whipping for a couple more minutes. To make quenelle-shaped decoration, use a spoon soaked in hot water. Wipe the spoon with towel and shape a quenelle using a sweeping and curving motion. Before shaping each quenelle, level the surface of the cream in the bowl. Place each quenelle on tarts, then defrost in the fridge for about an hour and enjoy.